welcome back to OMGs. Long time no see, and as you can see, I'm here by myself because if you'll remember from our last OMGs several weeks ago, Mr. McGuire and Mr. Sean have been sneaking around behind my back trying to put together these funny little videos for you, and well, I'm taking control. So today we're talking about possessive nouns, and I'm now in possession of OMGs. It's Miss Wolf's OMG lessons. So, look at your guided practice. The possessive form of a noun shows ownership or relationship. You use an apostrophe S to show possession. For example, Wren's nest shows ownership, while Mom's friend shows a relationship. So we have just the word spelled the way it is with an apostrophe S. And it says that on your guided practice, it says you may also use possessive nouns in place of longer phrases. For example, everybody met at the front gate of the museum. To shorten that down, you can use an apostrophe S on museum. Everybody met at the museum's front gate. Okay, so possessive forms have an apostrophe S. There's also some rules, as you can see in the chart below, that talks about ways to form plurals of possessive nouns. So we have singular nouns, which are just birds, like bird. You would add an apostrophe S. For example, bird's family. But then we have plural nouns that already end in S, and you have to know what to do with those. So, for example, eggs, E-G-G-S, you would just add an apostrophe after the S to show possession. Eggs, colors. Also, a final rule with plurals that are not ending in S, like men. Men is the plural form of man. You would add an apostrophe S. Men's hats. M-E-N apostrophe S, hats. So there, in your guided practice, is that little chart to show you the rules for punctuating possessives. Now, if you look at the directions, it says to underline each possessive noun in the sentence. And on the blank, you would write an S if the noun is singular or P if it's plural. So, if a noun is singular, it is at a singular form. That means there's only one. But if it's a plural form, it would be more than one of that thing, person, place, thing. So, looking at the first example, Mrs. Cass's class took several field trips this year. You would underline Mrs. Cass's because that would be the possessive noun. It has an apostrophe S at the end. Is it singular or is it plural? Well, if you look back at your rule and take off the apostrophe S, Miss Cass is a singular person. So you would write S on the line for singular. Looking at number 2, their science unit's subject was animal homes. Units would be the possessive noun. You would underline that. If you take off the apostrophe S, you see that unit is singular. So again, you're going to have an S on the line for singular. Looking at number 3, which tree's branches seem to attract more birds? You have the word trees. You underline trees. It is your possessive noun. Then you look at how it's spelled, T-R-E-E-S apostrophe. So looking at that with the S apostrophe, it would be plural. So you would put a P on the line for plural. Now, if you would, go on over to your skills practice for Tuesday. The same directions, the same exercise that I've just done with you. Go ahead and complete that for me, okay? OMG, see you tomorrow.
Are you almost finished?
Don't talk to me.
I was just asking if you were finished.
Does it look like I'm finished?
I said no talking.